Today we're going to talk about the artist Georgia O'Keeffe. Georgia O'Keeffe is a famous modern artist who's most famous for her work with flowers. Georgia O'Keeffe was born in a farmhouse near Sun Prairie, Wisconsin on November 15th in 1887. She spent her youth growing up on a farm with her 6 brothers and sisters. Later, when Georgia was a teenager, her family moved to Williamsburg, Virginia. As a child, O'Keeffe developed a curiosity about the natural world. She loved to be outside, and she had an early interest in becoming an artist, which her mother encouraged by arranging lessons with local artists. Georgia moved to New Mexico. New Mexico had a huge influence on Georgia's artwork. She loved to paint the outdoors and landscapes of the natural environment of New Mexico, and she loved painting flowers in New Mexico. Here's an actual picture of Georgia O'Keeffe painting outside in the desert landscape. Yes, she looks a little bit scary and she's wearing kind of a strange outfit, but I researched it and I guess she used to make her own clothes and she loved black and white outfits. Georgia O'Keeffe is best known for her beautiful paintings of flowers. She did many different types of flowers. She had poppies and tulips and sun dancers, and she loved to paint flowers. She would also incorporate a different perspective where it seemed like she zoomed in on the flowers. Like if you were to grab a microscope and zoom in, zoom, and paint the flowers, that's what she liked to do. These pictures by Georgia O'Keeffe are both called white flowers. Georgia says she was very much influenced by photography. These 2 large-scale flowers are great examples of how she liked to draw large and to zoom in to give an interesting perspective, her way of seeing things. These last 2 flowers are both poppy flowers that are red and black flowers. Georgia O'Keeffe is associated with the modern art movement. She lived a very long life and painted until the end. She lived to be 98 years old until she died at the age of 1986. Still today, her paintings are famous. I hope that if you were to see a flower painting, you would be able to recognize if it was painted by Georgia O'Keeffe.
Next, watch the how-to video. When you're done, make sure that you fill out this form at the bottom of the screen.